Hi. When I started to make this podcast a little while ago, life gave me a lesson of unpredictability. The computer failed. Everything went blank and I had to start again. Why am I telling you this? Because in retirement there is a certain amount of unpredictability. We don't know whether our health is going to hold out. We can only assume that it is if we do all the things that are necessary to keep it that way as best we can. We give ourselves adequate nutrition, good food, we exercise, we keep our mind active, etc. But even if we do all these things, things can go wrong. By that I mean we could find that despite all our plans, things go awry. But in this video, I'd like to talk about, very briefly, the various stages of retirement, which I've covered to some degree, and reaching the final stage where we are happily retired. As we know, we go through this business about the honeymoon stage, where we go on holiday and enjoy ourselves. Then comes, what am I going to do with the rest of my life? Disillusionment, loss, etc. And then the search for meaning, and eventually we find what we want to do. But this can change over time. In an earlier video, I said that it took me about 6 years to really settle down into retirement and find what I really wanted to do. And this I did. And it lasted for 10 years. 6 years searching, the next 10 years doing what I really wanted to do, and then somebody came into my life. There was a change of direction. I took a year off to write and publish a book, and then I went back to something else. So times change and we evolve even in retirement. As I said in some of these videos before, or in the videos at least, I've been retired for 28 years. Took voluntary redundancy at age 59, that was in 1995, and I'm now 28. Well, that's a senior's moment. I have now been retired for 28 years. And my objective here with these audios and with the videos is really to advise people like yourself coming up to retirement, or perhaps in the early stages of retirement, how things are likely to go. Not definitely how they will go, but how things could go. So my aim really is to help you find happiness in retirement. So what is happiness in retirement? Does it mean that we're laughing and chuckling and joking every day? No. Life isn't like that. We live in a contextual field of opposites. Some days are good, some days are not so good. It's the way we look at it that counts. If we find what we really want to do, it's something we love doing, we do for nothing, just for the fun of it, then we've found the right thing for us, particularly if we're good at it. But more so if it helps other people. If it helps other people to be happy, then we are certainly doing probably what we were born to do anyway. In our working life, in our paid working life, we have to make many, many sacrifices. And one of them, of course, is freedom from being able to do exactly what we want. Exactly what we want. We might find something really fairly compatible with the way we look at life in our working life, but when we retire, we truly are the captain of our ship, the master of our fate. This could be the very first time when we retire, the very first time in our life when we are not directed, coerced, or forced into something. Now we have total freedom. The responsibility to whether we will be happy or not lies with us. So what's the secret of being happy? The secret of being happy, as far as I can see, is doing what you love. Something that you do for free anyway, but is very important that it helps other people. We must be thinking about helping not only ourselves, but others. And if we can do that, I think for the most part in our retirement, we will live happy lives.